done. Like I do at this time, make sure you hit the share button down below. Hit that share button right down there. Get this video out to everybody. If you caught me on the other page, on North Carolina, South Carolina page, I went live for about 30 minutes there. And what I did was kind of a rant because I'm saying, damn, how do I notice, because I guess because it's me, how do I notice that I don't get the credit for the good that I do when it comes to other people and other group leaders? Because I used to always get so much negativity about, hey, I'm being negative towards another group leader, being negative towards another group leader. That like I get all that all the time, not understanding what my purpose is. I'm not gonna let nothing fake, phony, try to come over the airways to show people, oh, this is how to win, this is how to win, when it really not the way to win. Once you have a factual algorithm, you maneuver in such a way. Everything around it, hey, if it ain't better, if it ain't close to it, get it from around here. Get it from off of social media. That is not where it needs to be. We got actual factual proof. It's too much proof, is what I say all the time. It's way too much proof. Point blank, period. So at the end of the day, with all this proof, what do you think I'm going to do? Continuously go live to show y'all it's already on point. It's already flawless like I said it would be. That's hard to do in lottery. Say that it's going to be this and not know that if it was going to be that or not. That's extremely hard to do. But what's good, everybody? Let me make sure I got all the buttons situated here. I'm trying to tag my website. Give me 1 second. What's good? What's good? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, while I'm not in a rush to go live stream, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. While I'm not in a rush to go live stream as usual, like I usually do, it's because it's become I've become too numb to the situation. It's doing the same exact thing for the last 3-4 years, like I said it would. I really do get tired of saying, hey, then I tell y'all again, I'm going to be right. Every single time I'm going to be right because I showed you what was right. So when me showing you what was right proves it, live stream during or after the numbers come out. That's only me saying, hey, I told you when you get the book, you'll be showing you something right. I was going to be showing you something right. I'm explaining everything to you. I cannot give you the secrets of what we do until you become a part of this. That's why I say, well, I give you the bare minimum. Hey, look, just come join. I'm going to show you how to do it. Come join. I'm going to show you what we know factually. Once you send in that deposit, hey, so you remember right here where I went live? That's what I went live on for. That point right there, that page right there, that post right there, that draw right there is why I said it's already on point. Oh, so that's what you want showing everybody on live stream. No, that's what I couldn't. But when you cross the threshold and say, hey, I just sung it. You know, I'm like a little kid in the candy store. Ooh, let me show you. See right there? That's the number I can tell you about that was right there that made that flawless. That's what every one of them know with the book. That's exactly what, trust me, the ones that got the books, and I'm like, look, I can finally show you now. I can finally tell you now. It's like somebody's been hog tying your mouth closed to where you can't speak about it until you finally break free. And once that deposit come in, I break free and tell you everything about it that I couldn't tell y'all on live stream. That's the kind of response you get from me. And so many people know that's true. I'm like, yo, I was just waiting on the deposit. Now I can tell you everything about what I'm showing you is already facts before the books have even arrived. I mean, the moment it come through, I'm like, look, I just got the deposit. Now let me tell you why it's on point. Like, for instance, I could say right now, Pennsylvania triple fours, right? It being so flawless because you already know about it because I teach you this in public. I can say, hey, 287 brought triple fours in PA. And I guarantee you my bottom dollar that it's absolutely flawless. Well, what you mean? Well, with 287 being a center vertical match, something I taught you publicly, I can be like, hey, I taught you that publicly, right? Didn't I teach you that? Yeah, but why would I pay you for a book if you taught me just that already publicly? Because there's so many other things about it that I need to teach you that I cannot teach you. Not about just the number that fell right before Pennsylvania's trip fours, about the whole situation, how everybody with books know what to do, when to do it. So I don't have to go on live stream and say, hey, well, I didn't have to tell you to go play trip fours. I didn't have to go tell you to play anything. The algorithm in the book showed up and showed out. So when, for instance, I give them a nudge about this is what CVM represents, the only way you know that what CVM represents if I get on live stream and run my mouth to you about it, versus the ones that can afford it, they just go and get the book and know everything about it. So now we know exactly what he's telling us. We know exactly what he meant. We know exactly already it's flawless for Lauder Phenom Go Live because it shows us that in the book. What is that telling you? That how to be nowhere and everywhere at once. I can't babysit you in California. I can't babysit you in Iowa. I can't babysit you in Illinois. I can't babysit you in Michigan. Get the book so you can play any state you want because it's going to show you exactly what to do. It's going to be like that every single time. Now, we'll get instances like GA getting another 111. True enough, they got 111, but true enough, I was more pissed off about that than anything. Because yes, we got the ramifications we needed for it to be a 111. We taught that in the book. But here's the thing. I play for the direct and the indirect. They directly giving us trip one worthy number, but it was supposed to be for the neighboring state next to it called South Carolina, North Carolina. So this is why you can have the shit be accurate and still be pissed off at it. Because A, B, we got $30, $40 on the trips at SC and NC just for the replica for us to get the replica in GA. Then instead of them giving us another replica, they give us the full thing in general. They give it to us through and through. Well, we didn't want it. We wanted North Carolina, South Carolina to get it because it's just due. It's due. Respectfully. We had enough. That's all I'm saying. I don't care that it went flawlessly with the algorithms. I wanted North Carolina, South Carolina to get on up in there because it's daytime. So again, this is where the headache comes from. I don't care if it's right by saying of algorithms. I want it to be right because the neighboring state deserved it. But again, it can't go off of my feelings. So what I'm saying is, if you caught my rant on South Carolina, North Carolina page, I'm literally ranting to show forth that, hey, I'm known to show love when love is due to other group leaders that's saying something correct and saying something right, that's teaching you something right. I went through the mud about every single thing it was under the sun about group leaders and being on Facebook, being a group leader or the greatest of all time. When it comes to this lottery stuff, I went through everything. I overcame everything, so I got the right to say what I want, when I want, about how I want. So when I show love to other group leaders, make sure I get just as many comments as y'all would if it was something negative I was saying about him. I'm saying something great about these group leaders. That group leader said something great about me. So in return, I'm going to say something great when y'all showing that group leader love. For instance, man, I just learned what a base number was. Well, don't only just learn what a base number is, learn when it's most due. For instance, GA. GA drop base numbers when it's most due. GA drop base numbers off of V theory. GA drop base numbers off of the lack of the number 6. Once you understand that, how many base numbers is with number 6? And if that didn't understand and help you, how many base numbers is it with the number 0 that is overdue? But the 7 and 3 usually bring the number fucking 0. What base number is associated with 0? 036047073. That's it. Well, let's just combo those 3. Well, if I combo those 3, that's only $18. So I just made $500 off of $18 because we know base numbers is overdue. We know the number 6 needs to show up, and we know the number 0 needs to show up. It's that simple. If you can say 1, 2, 3, you can just say that exact sentence I just said. If we know a number 0 is overdue, we know 7 and 3 usually bring 0 because 7 plus 3 is 10. We know a 0 ain't fair. Secondly, we know that double numbers always bring a 0, 2, or 5. How many base numbers is it with the number 0? 3. Why are we confused about this? That's called factual algorithms. So do you see me go on live stream and say, hey, Pop Champagne, we got base numbers to fall accurately with the book? No. That's old news. I don't need to go live with that. So when you see me go live over a triple, that is the only thing that's worthy enough to go live over, because we don't care about the crumbs that come out accurately. But you can get paid from the same thing from the base number, comboing it, that you can from the triple. The only difference is, all you need is $1 straight on a triple to get 500, and all you need is $6 on a combo to get 500, no matter which way it falls. So what's the difference? I pick and choose when I want to go live, instead of going live every single 30 minutes because it fell right in my book in every single state. Did that go over your head? If it fell right in every single state, that means I need to go live stream about 48 fucking times a day just to say, well, something in my book fell right. That's what I was preaching since day one. I'm going to show you how to play it right in your state. So you don't need me. You don't need nobody. It's going to constantly do that year after year after year. Get with it. Everybody, it's accurate. That's why I'm on here saying it again, because it's accurate. Well, if you already know CVM is a twin to a triple, and CVM brought out a triple in PA, what else is there to know? Okay, that don't do it for you. Some it won't do it for, that's totally fine. We got other examples where we could go off of. Well, we say, well, why did GA get triple ones then, and you wanted South Carolina and North Carolina to get it? Because it fell flawless with the algorithms. 4 draws back in GA triple one was 514. So what it's due is a triple in GA. What they're going to probably do, since we're overfed with triples and quads, is give us a replica for the triple one and give South Carolina, North Carolina triple one. That's what it's supposed to do. That's why I can be upset, because A, yes, I know it to be true. It deserved to be a triple dip. But we typically won't get it because we're overly stuffed with triples and quads already. So they're running from something in North Carolina, South Carolina. They're avoiding some type of payout, so they gave it to Georgia that got the exact replica for it. Instead of giving us a base number with the number 1, they gave us a triple with the number 1. Instead of giving us a trip trigger with the number 1, they gave us the triple. So then what did South Carolina and North Carolina get in return? If only I can tell you. I'm telling you, but not telling you. Just reverse the roles. If the other state got the triple, then the other state must have got the... You gotta get what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you'll see the bigger picture like, oh, damn. It's already figured out schematically. Blueprintly. All you got to do is open up the books and open up your mind to understand, A, everything is a triple in another direct form. That's why we can go to all these other states and be spot on. Because it's a triple in a direct form. It don't get much easier than that. If by far you still don't get it. Arkansas. 777. Right before 777 was 549. And yet you still don't get it. What's the difference between Arkansas's 549 and PA's 287? They're so much the same that it's insane. It's no difference between 549 and 287, but yet it is. And that's where it hurts at. That's what hurts me the most. Because true enough, as you are an adult, you seeing that 549 is not 287. But true enough, as I'm an adult with a $400-500 book, I'm telling you 549 and 287 is the exact same when you know how to view it. When you've been taught it. So what I'm saying is 287 brought out triples, and what I'm saying is 549 brought out triples. They're the exact same. Why is it the exact same is what you need to know. You need facts behind that. That's what I'm telling you. Without a structure or facts to go off of, a blueprint, you would never know something to be true. So you would never know lottery can be figured out. So you're exactly right when you say, well, nope, lottery can't be figured out. But it's you special ones that got a book to know that lottery can be figured out. So they're dead ass wrong when they say lottery can't be figured out. But I'm in the standstill because they're right. Until you open up my book, lottery can't be figured out. It's impossible. When you open up my book, you find out lottery can be figured out, and they're the dumbasses that's saying that it can't be. So I'm at a catch-22. And once you're in that position, you don't. It's no way. It's no way. But you really got to reach out and talk to people personally in their face to show them how stupid they are. So when you can open up the book right in their face and say, "Look, right there. What does that say?" So they can go and look at these random states and say, "Oh my fucking God. Why do you know this? How do you know this? How is that already figured?" Well, then it's not just off of me saying, "I think these are the numbers." You get an algorithm for it to show why this is that number. Oh, damn. Now it's next level. It ain't just because you thought it was a base number. It ain't because you thought it was a tag number. It was a birthday. It was a street. It ain't because I'm thinking that. I got a whole algorithm to show you why it's what it is. So this is why it becomes so easy. So this is why I can further talk my talk about any group leader, because I'm the only person in USA standing on facts and not an opinion on I'm thinking this is a trip trigger or I'm thinking this is what causes trips. Everything in the book is backed behind a fact. This is why people of other groups can order books that are group leaders and say I still couldn't bring them down even if I wanted to, because that shit added up. And here's what hurt it the most. I can't go use it as my own because it's factually put in his book. And anybody with the book will know I got it from him because it's impossible to come up with it. That's why I talk that talk. It's impossible to come up with it unless you read my book or got it through third party. Somebody you sent after it and they reported it back to you. That's why I say I am the one and only. I'm not bragging. That's literally facts. These people has won more money than me, and I'm the one that's teaching it. I rarely play it. God is my witness. It's too easy to know GA needed a base number today. It's too easy to know it had to be the number 0 or the number 6. And it's too easy to know that it had to be the 06 for another reason. Last I checked, 3 plus 3 is 6. Last I checked, 3 plus 7 is 10. That is 60. What more do you need to tie into a base number? How about V-theory? V-theory solves for the third number that you don't need, that has to be there by symmetry. What does symmetry mean? Let me tell you something else that will go over your head. Symmetry is how we solve for the third number factually. It needs to be there factually. So when you get that type of thing, now you're talking Nobel Peace Prize because you're showing us something that has not been seen yet that pans out to be right every single time. What I'm saying is these V-theories and these book fours is not trying to say what the next number has to be this. It's saying that this is why the next number will be this. And when your lottery state says red flag, we got $100 on 360. Go to technical difficulties. Slash the technical difficulties. Hurry up. We're not finna pay this person $300,000 off of 360 because how do you know 360 was due next? Well, because of V-theory. So that's why we put $100 on 036, $100 on 047, and $100 on 037. It just so happened that 037 was a mimic to 733, so we didn't even need to play 037. Probably 037 is probably already fell in Georgia, so we don't even need to play 037. Probably 047 is fell in Georgia within 30 draws. We probably don't even need to play 047. So what's the only one number left to play with 063? And then 063 probably fell will be the act up for the next triple. That's how it boils down to be so easy. It's like taking candy from a baby. But you got to want to know this stuff on your own. Nobody's going to force you to open up a book. You got to want to know it on your own, that it's a fact to it, no matter what state you're in. Computer program would be something that the team is working on actually, but I'm exhausted. 4 years straight, 4 books, I'm exhausted. Living my wildest dreams, I'm exhausted. Computer programs can be shared in and sun over so easily. Not saying the books can't be shared, but what I'm saying is I wanted to bring back a structure that's been outlawed or dinosaured. No, don't nobody do books like that. Don't nobody do a book like that. They go to Kindle. They go to ebook. They don't do physical books like that. I brought that back, and I brought that back in a Michael Jordan type of way. It's still the same old kicks, but they're going for $300-400 now versus going for $79.99, $89.99. Now they're going for $300-400. It's the same old kicks, but I've found them a way to make it go for $300-400. I just took the Jordan approach. I just don't get treated like Jordan in this brand or this sports because, hey, it's a cutthroat industry. We don't want you to be the only one that knew it. It's some people that if we don't like Jordan, we could go to LeBron. If we don't like LeBron, then we could go over to Kobe. If we don't like Kobe, we could just go over to Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you name it. Ain't nobody else they can go to. So they hate to love me. So they just say, well, we're not even going to let you know about them because we just hate to love them. We hating on them. Whatever the case may be. But again, it's no two pies, no two snowflakes alike. At the end of the day, it only can be a one of a one. You had to get it from somewhere. Everything else will be watered down of what the source initially is. It has to be that way, not off of braggadocious, not off of looking down on someone. That's just the way life works. Life works in symmetry. It's no coincidence that my last book is about symmetry. It's no coincidence. Half of 3 is 1.5. You put two 1.5s next together, you get 3. That's symmetry. At the end of the day, it's 999 numbers, right? You would think that it takes 999 equations. It don't. It's only 899 pick 3 equations. Because the 3 digit starts at 100. 99 is not 3 digits. So from 0 to 99, you discard that. Now it's only 899 pick 3 numbers. Out of 899 pick 3 numbers, you're only looking at a set of 0 through 9. I coined a set of 0 through 9 called base numbers. Base numbers is the 0 through 9 set that twins the triple. The triple is its own 0 through 9 set. Base numbers is its own 0 through 9 sets. Series is its own 0 through 9 set. We're only talking 30 numbers. Out of 30 numbers, how do you equate that to 899 different equations to make it a flawless algorithm? It's called structure. It has to be a set of 10 in any category. So if it's an all odd wave, 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9, it has to be in a 0 through 9 form. If it's going to be an all even wave, 0, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, it has to be in a 0 through 9 form, a 10-digit form. By knowing this, it's all just giving you another 0 through 9 form of the triple. What each book does is categorize why it's most important to see it in this form of 0 through 9. Why it's more important to see it in this form of 0 through 9. So when they give you ugly numbers like 778, like 556, like 667, you know how to capitalize off of that like they gave you 678. As easy as they gave you 576. You still capitalize it off the same exact way, 0 through 9. So when you say, well, why take 4 books, you're not understanding that it's different algorithms you're using to apply to the same structure to say the triple in another form. Series don't exist for no reason. Mirror numbers don't exist for no reason. Flip numbers don't exist for no reason. They're not a guru, they're not a goat, they're not a lottery god if they're only teaching you mirror number, flip number, and stop. Well, when you make your algorithm, do mirror number, flip number like this. Well, if you do your algorithm, do mirror number, and then flip number like this, that means they don't know nothing about lottery but what the next person did as well. You get the first person to ever come out saying it's something new other than mirror number, flip number. It correlates with the triple 0 through 9. That makes it a structure. Once it became a structure, it elevated from book 1, 2, 3 to 4. That's why the trip triggers is from 0 through 9. At the end of the day, people, learn this and learn it well. That's all I can tell you. Learn it well. It's no reason why everybody is not up on par as knowing it's figured out through and through. The same algorithms that I keep showing you and keep going live over keep showing up every single time I go live. Understand that much. And if I continuously go live, you're going to hear a lot more of the V theory, symmetry, showing up. Can't go over symmetry too much because that's book 4 material a lot of people don't have yet. But just as much as I want to go over it because of the CVM, I want to go over it because of the frequency. I want to go over it because the ratio was flawless. I want to go over it because the 5 grids were flawless. You're still on by 2 by 3. It's 5 grids we use. You don't have to use just by 2 by 3. At the end of the day, I am the alpha and omega of everything lottery, and people don't let it dwell on them that, hey, somebody's getting Dolce & Gabbana prices, Chanel prices, Gucci Louis prices for algorithms of lottery. Secondly, these people is winning big money, big money off of these algorithms. So who is the one that's in the wrong? The person that's getting $300-400 for a book, or the person that's winning 15, 20, 30, 40 grand off of these $300-400 books? Because I would be in the wrong if they're winning 15, 20 grand and these books is only going for 200-300. They would be in the wrong because they won that type of money off of only a $200-300 book. That's like saying, hey man, you went and gave somebody $200-300, they gave you 15 grand in return. Oh, you wrong. You wrong for that. But at the end of the day, that's what it pans out to be. So when I say, hey man, y'all can't come back show love, like come on, I made it affordable. You hit money that's unheard of. You can't come back show love. So that's when you get the, let me stop this because I'm putting too much money in too many people's pockets. So let me stop giving out the numbers. Let me stop saying numbers. Let me just show them what I'm talking about. For every action, there's a reaction. So again, the more they do me right, the more I come forward. The more they don't do me right, the more I stand back and back offish. That's just only natural. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, y'all. So I don't go live every single draw, every single triple, is because it's just exhausting that it's always right. It's just exhausting that I have more fun making videos, editing my videos, than going live stream off of something that's supposed to be right already anyway. It's like I already see that it's right and it's flawless. So I gotta go live stream to tell somebody else that it's right and flawless when I've been telling them that for 4 years. That's how I feel when I get ready to go live stream. Like I've already been telling them that for 4 years. Did it again? Yeah. Well, you already been telling them that for 4 years. Ain't you tired? Yeah. But they don't get it until you tell them again. That is on point again. Because it's going to strike a nerve and somebody's going to say, well, I want to test it. I want to see this. I want to go against him. Just so somebody can say, yeah, it was right, bro. Stop. It was right. His shit was saying, it's been saying that in that book since I got that goddamn book. I'm tired of seeing it being right in the goddamn book too. But it was right. Yeah, that's going to be the new wave. I'm tired of seeing the shit was right in the book too, bro. But it was right. Get off him. Trust me, it was right. You might as well leave that alone. 4 years, that's why I can't be stopped. Because it was always right. So go back 2018, 2019 in my post and see everybody that was against me. Everybody that talked down on me. Look at them. They not there no more. They can't say nothing no more. I've been right. What's good? Oh, what's up? I appreciate you showing up and showing love, bro. I appreciate that. No book 5, no book 5. Every book is about pick 3, pick 4, pick 5. They're all one and the same with a shadow number. You don't understand the shadow number. If no group leader not telling you you don't need all the numbers in pick 3, you got the wrong group leader. If they're not telling you you don't need the third number, you got the wrong group leader. The only way they'll tell you don't need the third number when you're doing algorithms is if they're doing something I showed them. They can't tell you that because they know they got to get it from me. They've never heard of before. Books that still need to go out. Trust me, I know. Yep. Just making sure we got all the questions. My live stream has literally went out on me, so I don't know what's going on with this phone. But I'm going to holler back at y'all. Much love, everybody. Message me if you need me. Udah mana?